everyone, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Sansha and I do fashion and styling videos here on YouTube. Lots of style tips, outfit inspiration, and I show you how to get the most out of the pieces that you already own. And if that is the type of content that you like, please like and subscribe. I would love for you to join the styled family. And also don't forget to go and give me a follow over on Instagram. I do even more style content over there that I don't post here on YouTube, so definitely check that out. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Oftentimes on Instagram, I would leave a comment box and ask you if you have any style related questions, or if there is something specific that you struggle with when putting outfits together, or what type of topics or content you want to see from me. So that is a tip I have. If there is something specific you want to see from me in terms of style content or specific topics, then definitely follow me on Instagram and leave your comments in those question boxes. I do a style Q&A probably once a month, and that is a great way for me to know what type of content you want and you want to see, so that I create helpful content that will help you put your outfits together to create elevated and stylish looks. And last week I posted one of these style Q&A boxes, and I actually had quite a few requests for tips on what tops and what shoes to pick for certain styles of pants. Now, I did a similar video, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago, focusing just on pant styles and shoes, but I do understand that the top does make part of the outfit, so I decided today's video is gonna be all about which tops and shoes to pick for specific styles of pants. And this will definitely only be focused on winter looks, winter shoes and tops, so definitely more chunky knits, but I'll try and do something similar for each season because it does differ a bit between the seasons. But today's one is all about the tops and shoes I would style for different styles of pants. And I basically picked 4 styles of pants that I think a lot of us have in our wardrobe. So I do have a pair of skinny jeans, and no, skinny jeans are not necessarily out. I know they have received a very bad reputation over the last couple of years, but it's just all about how you style them. You can definitely still wear your skinny jeans or leggings. You just need to tweak how you style it so it looks more modern and up to date. Then I have a pair of wide leg trousers, which I think a lot of us own, and it can be tricky to pick the right pair of shoes so it does look flattering. And then I have 2 pairs of straight leg jeans, one that is cropped and one that is full length, and I do think there is a difference in the most flattering shoe options for a cropped pant versus a full length pant, so I wanted to show that. So hopefully you find this video helpful, and hopefully I answer a few of your style questions or style dilemmas in this video. So let's jump right in. Okay, you're all zoomed out so you can see the outfits from head to toe as I explain how I would style the pieces. And really, styling different pieces all comes down to proportions and balance. And what I usually do in my head is I divide my body into 3. So the top third, then the legs are kind of the second third, and then the feet or the shoes are the last third. And I want to make sure that these 3 thirds are balanced. So top, legs, and then whatever I'm wearing on my feet. And what I am wearing now is, you can see, is I've got fitted on top, I've got fitted skinny jeans on my legs, and then I have a slim boot. And the reason why I say it's slim is because it is quite fitted in the ankle, so that creates the illusion of a slim fit. And so all 3 thirds in this outfit are fitted, and to me the outfit just doesn't look balanced. Something doesn't seem right. So what I like to do is, specifically with this look, I'm going to style the skinny jeans. So I've got skinny in the legs, or fitted in the legs, and then I want to do chunky or oversized on top, and then chunky as a shoe option. And that way I've got the slim fitting pants in the middle, and then I've got oversized on top, oversized on bottom. And the moment I do this, you will see what I mean by the outfit will be more balanced, and to me it just looks a lot more flattering. So let's start by adding some oversized pieces to this look so you can see what I mean. So I'm going to first add a chunky piece or oversized piece on top, and for this look I'm going to go with my oversized faux shearling jacket from Mango. Now I love this piece to style with more skinny leg options because it is nice and oversized. It covers my hips, so it hits at a very flattering point on the leg, and I just love this as a chunky oversized piece. Now you will be able to see if I just add the jacket, the outfit automatically feels a bit more balanced, but it's not quite right just yet because the legs, the skinny jeans are fitted and the boots are slim as well. So with the oversized jacket on top, the outfit just feels very top heavy. So I need to balance the top half, the oversized bit, with something more chunky and oversized on the feet. So let's change the shoes. Okay, so now I'm wearing some chunky boots on my feet, and automatically the entire outfit feels balanced. And even though I'm wearing chunky boots, it is still a flattering look because the chunky boots are quite fitted in the ankle, which creates an elongating effect, but that additional chunkiness from the boots just balances out the oversized jacket on top. And that is the first way that I would style the skinny jeans, but you can definitely create balance with some knee-high boots. So let me show you how I would style that. So for this next look, I'm wearing these knee-high black boots, and the reason I picked these is because they have a straight shaft. So it adds a bit of bulk to the boots, creates a bit of chunkiness to balance out the slimness of the skinny jeans. And then I added this cropped little jacket just to show you how I would probably not style the skinny jeans with the knee-high boots, because the jacket is quite cropped. It hits me quite high on the leg, and I think because it is also a fitted piece, it just doesn't have any balance, doesn't add any balance to the outfit. So in this look particularly, I find that the boots are my chunky oversized piece, but then the jeans and the jacket are quite slim and fitted. So I'm going to swap out this jacket for an oversized blazer, and you'll be able to see immediately how it'll change the look. So the key in adding an oversized blazer is you want to make sure that it is a longer length one. So it adds some nice length, it's slightly oversized, so it adds that volume and bit of chunkiness on top, and that is quite balanced as far as the proportions go. So I've got the chunky or oversized on top, I've got the slim fitting jeans, and then the boots, which is also a bit more chunky, and automatically the outfit looks a lot more balanced. And you can create the same effect when adding a coat. Obviously a coat will be longer, so it will add even more volume, but it works just as well. So I am going to just show you with this long length camel coat. The coat again is slightly more oversized. I went up 2 sizes in this one because I wanted an oversized look. It's nice and long, so it adds a nice volume to it, and then the outfit is just balanced and everything works. So those are the top and shoe options that I would style with skinny jeans, and the same applies for leggings as well. Before I move on to the wide leg pants, I just wanted to show you, so you can definitely do a chunky knit when wearing the skinny jeans and the knee-high boots. The oversized knit I think works really well to balance out this outfit, and you can either leave it untucked just like this. It does add enough volume, or if you're on the shorter side, if you are petite and you want to make your legs appear longer, then I would just do a front tuck. That way you bring up the eye to your waist so your legs appear longer, versus when you leave the shirt or at least the sweater untucked, then it kind of cuts off your leg around the hip area, which might make them look shorter. So it just depends on the styling tricks that you want to use. Next we have wide leg pants, and going back to the proportions of the outfit, you can see that something is just not quite right with the pieces that I put together. So again, dividing my body into threes, I've got an oversized chunky knit which is quite boxy, so it doesn't give me any shape, doesn't give me any definition. Then I've got my wide leg pants, which in themselves have a lot of fabric, they have a lot of volume, and they can also feel a bit boxy. And then I'm wearing chunky boots on my feet, which is chunky. It has a lot of bulk, and it's just not the right shoe option for wide leg pants. I think you can do a lot better. So let's change the pieces to make the outfit a bit more balanced and make it look a lot more flattering. And I'm gonna first change the shoes. I swapped out the chunky boots for a pair of white sneakers, and automatically the bottom part of the outfit looks a lot more balanced. And the reason why is the fact that the shoes are white, so they automatically feel a bit lighter, less bulky, even though they have a rounded toe, but overall they just appear less chunky than the chunky boots did. And white sneakers, or a sneaker in general, something like this, is always a great shoe option with some wide leg pants. And then I mentioned the chunky knit, which is quite boxy, and I actually like to wear chunky knits with wide leg pants and sneakers, but I have a trick that I use to make sure that it looks more flattering and gives me a bit of shape, because the reason why this just doesn't look balanced at the moment is there's just not enough shape on top. It's a boxy knit, the trousers feel kind of boxy, so you want to do a tuck, and you can either, depending on the knit, you can tuck it in all the way or just do a front tuck, but that draws the eye to the waist, it gives me a bit of shape, and automatically the oversized chunky knit doesn't appear as boxy. So it's a lot more flattering to wear your knits, your chunky knits tucked in when you are styling them with some wide leg pants. And you can dress this up by adding a boot. So instead of a chunky boot, I'll show you which boots I usually go for with a wide leg pant. Going back to what I said earlier about proportions, when looking at the outfit, the top half is balanced, so I'm wearing a chunky knit, but I tucked it in just to give me a bit of shape, which looks a lot more balanced and flattering. And then instead of the chunky boots that I was wearing earlier, I went for a boot that has a slightly pointed toe. So these are actually the knee-high boots I was wearing previously, and they work really well with wide leg pants because it just goes, the pants just go right over the boots. But you want to choose any shoe style that has a slightly pointed toe, because that is essentially the more fitted piece or slim piece that you have on the bottom, because the wide leg pants have a lot of volume, so you want to balance that with something that is slimmer and more fitted at the bottom. And that is a great way to balance it is with a pointed shoe. So you can do that with either a ballet flat or a loafer, or a pair of flat boots or ankle boots, just any shoe that has a slightly pointed toe. It doesn't have to be a very pointed toe, just if it has a slightly pointed toe, even an almond toe shape works really well, just to create that elongating effect, and that is a great shoe option with wide leg pants. Now with a wide leg pant, you can definitely add a coat. I know most of you live in a place where it is winter at the moment, and a coat is an absolutely non-negotiable item when going out. So when I'm wearing my wide leg pants and I want to wear a coat, I avoid going for a very chunky knit or a chunky top, because the wide leg pants with something chunky on top and then a coat which has a lot of fabric just feels like too much. And especially if you're on the shorter side or if you are petite, that can just feel and seem like a lot of fabric and can maybe overwhelm your frame. So that is why when I go for a coat, I try to keep the top that I'm wearing or sweater or shirt or whatever a bit more fitted, so at least there is balance in the pieces that I am wearing. So I think having a coat over the more fitted sweater, even though I'm wearing wide leg pants, works really well. And you have that balance with the oversized coat, you have a fitted sweater, then you have the wide leg pants, but you have a slim shoe option. So all of the pieces feel balanced as opposed to something chunky underneath with a lot of fabric and then the oversized coat. So that is a great tip if you want to wear a coat with your wide leg pants. Then onto a cropped straight leg jean, and I personally think a cropped straight leg jean is one of the easiest pants to style when it comes to shoes, because the only thing you need to remember is that you need to wear a shoe that is fitted in the ankle, because that will be your most flattering option. So the boots I'm wearing now actually look fine from the front. It's got a pointed toe, so it's elongating, and there's really nothing wrong with it when you look at it from the front. But when I turn to the side, you'll be able to see that the shoe is actually just as wide as the jeans, which make my legs appear very thick at the bottom, and it's just not a flattering look. So you want to go for a shoe that is fitted in the ankle to be the most flattering when wearing cropped pants. And this goes for any style of cropped pant, whether it is a cigarette pant or a straight leg or even some culottes. You want to pick a shoe that is fitted in the ankle. So I swapped out those wider boots for a pair that is quite fitted in the ankle, and automatically you've got that slim appearance at the bottom, so it balances out the slightly wider leg in the jeans, and I think that is a lot more flattering. Obviously, if you are wearing a ballet flat or you're wearing a pair of loafers, then your ankle is exposed, which is like the slimmest part of your leg. So that is really flattering. But when it comes to boots specifically, choose an option that is fitted in the ankle, whether that is a tall boot or an ankle boot or even a flat boot. And I personally would only stick to normal sneakers with a pair of cropped jeans or pants. I wouldn't do a high top unless the high top is quite fitted. So I've got these Adidas high tops, which are quite chunky. I don't know if you're able to, there we go. So they are quite chunky on top, so they aren't a flattering option when it comes to straight leg cropped jeans. But if you have something like a high top Converse which is fitted in the ankle, then that is a great option. And then you can basically do anything on top when it comes to a straight leg jean. I do love wearing a chunky knit, but the same as with the wide leg, it just appears very unshapely when I wear it untucked. So I just normally do a front tuck like this, because that just gives me a bit of shape and makes it look a bit more flattering. So as I said, you can really do any option on top. You can do a fitted top, you can do a chunky knit, and then you can do any type of jacket, whether that is a crop jacket or a blazer or even a coat. The fact that the jeans have a straight leg makes them very easy to style when it comes to tops and boots. They're not as wide as a wide leg, so they don't have as much volume, but they aren't as skinny or slim as a skinny jean. So that is why I think these are just much easier to style. But yes, that is how I would style the cropped straight jean, and I'll quickly show you with the full length straight jean what shoe option I would do. Then we have the full length straight leg jeans, and even though these are the same exact style as the previous jeans I was wearing, apart from the length, I would treat these as a wide leg pant instead of a cropped, because there's no separation, there's no gap between the feet and where the pants end. You do have a lot of bulk and a lot of fabric close to the feet. So I am wearing a chunky knit on top, which is fine because I tucked it in to create a bit of balance and a bit of shape. But I styled it firstly with my chunky boots, and you can see it just looks very bottom heavy. The boots are chunky, and then the bottom of the jeans also appear chunky because of all that fabric. The boots have a rounded toe, which makes your legs appear very stumpy. So this is definitely not a good option for styling with these straight leg jeans. But I would do a sneaker like these, because these jeans go to the ground, so they cover the top bit of the high tops. So this is a great and flattering option with straight leg jeans, the same as with the wide leg pants. And when it comes to boots, I would show you what I would pick for these straight leg jeans that are full length. I quickly swapped out the chunky boots for a pair of pointed ankle boots. And honestly, when in doubt, if you are wearing a pair of straight leg jeans or even mom jeans or wide leg pants, if in doubt, go for a pointed shoe, because they are almost always a good option. I love a good pointed toe. It's elongating and flattering and all that jazz. I've mentioned it quite a few times before, and I think these pointed boots work really well with these full-length straight leg jeans. And then you can basically again do any type of jacket on top. You can go for a cropped jacket. I just grabbed this one. So because you have volume in the leg, you can do a cropped jacket because it will look quite balanced. So that is an option as a jacket. I quite like a cropped jacket with a pair of straight leg jeans. I think it makes for a really flattering outfit. If you don't want to go for a cropped jacket, then you can certainly go for an oversized blazer. This is also always a good option for a pair of straight leg jeans. I quite like the fact that the jacket, or the blazer at least, is longer. I think it makes for a really modern and trendy outfit. So that is also a good option for a straight leg jean, but you can also do a long coat. And this is what the longer coat looks like. Even though the jeans are straight leg, they have a bit of volume to them, and then I have quite a lot of fabric in the coat. The reason why it works is because of the shoes, because it just has that slimming effect on the bottom to elongate the legs, and the outfit does seem very balanced. So that is the shoe options and tops I would do with a straight leg jean. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And if you have any style dilemmas or style related questions or anything that you need help styling with, please leave it in the comments down below. It really does help me when I plan out my content, and it helps that I show you the style content that you would like to see. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Until next week's video, I will talk to you then. Bye.